Hello and welcome to another edition of the Winedown Video Blogs. I am your host, Ben Franco. Today I'm here to talk about a new addition to the wine list. It is the Montepulciano. It is a Rosso de Montepulciano. Rosso de Montepulciano, it's from Tuscany. It's from Montepulciano in Tuscany. So there's a place called Montepulciano that's in Tuscany. This is where the famous Vino Noble of Montepulciano comes from. This is one of two very powerful wines that come from Tuscany. The other one you may recognize is Brunello di Montalcino, and there's also a Rosso di Montalcino. So both of these regions, they make kind of like their second wine, but it's kind of like their moneymaker wine. It's the wine to which a lot of the grapes, oftentimes that they're going to use for the Brunello or the Vino Noble, they must be put away in barrels for up to 2 to 5 years, depending on which wine we're talking about, and the reserve and whatnot. But this is the one that they release usually the year after they're vinified. But normally, sometimes these wines come from the same vineyards. Not always, but sometimes they do. They don't necessarily tell you every time. But this specific wine just struck me as very delicious and pretty powerful still. So this is it's at 80% Sangiovese, 20% Merlot. So let's take a look at quick color. It's a beautiful ruby color. You can definitely see your fingers through it, but it's a beautiful ruby color. As far as staining and tears, it's very slight staining. Tears are medium. Beautiful bright red cherry. Moving into like earthy notes, lots of earth notes in here, like leather, kind of fresh turned soil. There's a little bit of like kind of a little black cassis kind of towards the bottom, kind of like an old cellar kind of note. Really bright on the palate. Good amount of tannin, like kind of just medium, but you can just drink this on its own. It doesn't necessarily need food. But really nice acidity. Bright, like I said, bright Bing cherries. That kind of aromas and flavors kind of carrying through, like a little bit of that earthiness is carrying through on the palate as well. But really nice drinking wine, really good by the glass wine. So I really hope you enjoyed, and hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about Montepulciano. All right, thank you. We'll see you next time on the Winedown Video Blogs.